We see quite a few Cybertrucks parked at the Giga Texas parking lot, but currently we only see 9.6% of all of the Tesla showrooms with a Cybertruck, but that's still good because it's up from 5.5% a few weeks ago. Although thinking about this, I don't know if it's really good to have a lot of them in these showrooms because you have so many reservations anyway, so just sell them. Here are all of the locations that have a Cybertruck. Go check it out if you haven't yet. I highly recommend it. Toyota actually doubled its EV sales, so that's a big deal, right? Well, Toyota's EV sales still only account for just 1% of its total volume. So Toyota is continuing to Kodak. I believe this is in the US specifically. The average price for a new EV in November was $52,000 compared with $48,000 for a gasoline-powered vehicle. If you actually include a $7,500 EV tax credit, then a new EV is now cheaper than a gas-powered vehicle. But this includes all of the vehicles, and there are a lot more huge, enormous gas-powered vehicles than there are huge EV. So this number is not exactly completely accurate. It still makes sense that many people are choosing gas-powered vehicles. I mean, not really, but to them it does. This would be good news for Tesla. Actually, in Canada, they are exploring an inclusion of used EVs in this federal rebate program, which should increase the resale value of your Tesla, which perhaps is going to make more people more likely to upgrade to the newest Tesla, especially when the refresh Model 3 comes out. But a lot of the details about the potential program remain extremely unclear. Oh, 2 US senators have written to Elon Musk calling on him to swiftly recall any steering and suspension parts that pose a safety risk. Which political party do these 2 senators belong to? It's the Democratic Party. Both of them, and one of them, this guy, is one of the richest members of the Senate with a net worth of over $100 million. This pressure from these lawmakers comes from this Reuters report, really, which was published fairly recently. For example, it says that Tesla owners have filed about 260 complaints with NHTSA over suspension and steering problems this year compared to about 750 for GM and 230 for Toyota. That makes Tesla's complaint rate far higher when considering the number of GM and Toyota vehicles on the road. GM has a 21% market share and Toyota has 15%, but Tesla only has 1%. Tesla voluntarily recalled some of these parts in China actually, but not in the US. And Tesla explains that by saying it did not want to upset the regulators, and it happened when the Model Y was ramping quickly. So it did not want to have any issues with the government, so it just chose to voluntarily recall it. But they say that there was no problem, really. Interestingly, NHTSA has actually looked into this issue and has not ordered Tesla to do a recall. So is there really an issue with some of these parts? Well, they don't seem to be as good, but are they that bad to a point that they are actually defective? The Reuters story does have a lot of anecdotes in it about people having issues with some of these parts, but how come NHTSA did not ask Tesla to do a recall is my main question here. There does seem to be an issue to me, but maybe it's just not all that serious, but we'll see. Dan Ives has a bullish comment about Tesla. Tesla is tracking slightly ahead of the 480,000 delivery unit bogey for Q4 based on strong data out of the key China region that gives us incremental confidence in our bullish call into 2024. I think Tesla is pushing as hard as it possibly can to make sure that final number is over that 1.8 million vehicle delivery target. We should have delivery numbers in about 1 week. And I am starting a new channel, Wow with Matt. One reason why is because I observed if you are perceived more as an entertainer, then you are a lot less likely to be canceled. And I want to dive into some controversial topics later on. So if this channel becomes bigger, where I just react to some funny videos and then comment and then occasionally cover something controversial as well, then I think that puts me in a better position to later on cover very controversial topics. To subscribe, simply click on the link below in the description of this video. Later this week, I will upload at least 2 Patreon videos. If you haven't seen this one from earlier, my long-term plans, watch it, and I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet.